Clark at KHNY-FM in Riverside. It's 7 a.m., already 95 degrees, going for a high of 108 today under clear skies and scorching sun. Not exactly ideal weather for the 30,000 people who are expected to show up at Riverside Raceway for the Score Off-Road Spectacular. News is coming up with Les Campbell, and right after that, we'll be back with a half hour of commercial-free music leading up to the and Tequila Sunrise.
This is the last call for three-wheeler practice. All you ATC riders, get your machines to the pit gate now. This is absolutely the last practice session before racing starts.
Well, three-wheeler's a lot different than riding a motorcycle because the extra wheel, you can't go through the ruts and a lot of the really rough terrain like you can on the motorcycle. You have a lot more area in the back, so you have to use a lot more body English to move around on the machine. And we like to compare it to a road racer or a short track bike because it's all in the way you slide and the way you move on the machine.
One of the problems with practicing with all the different classes is some of them are a little bit slower and you have to really be careful, otherwise you plow into the back of them and it can cause problems. This is a really fast track. I like it a lot, but usually I'm used to the more bumps and jumps and water holes. I was coming down off the wall and a guy running a stock Honda machine, his trail crossed my path and I run into the side of him pretty heavy and did a pretty nasty endo. But fortunately I come out all right and the machine looked okay when we got done, so there was no problems with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in just a few moments, a first here at Riverside Raceway in the Score Off-Road World Championships, three-wheeler racing, a brand new class in Score Off-Road Racing. And believe me, they're the kind of machine that just about anybody can compete on, men, women, and children. And believe me, everybody likes to watch them go. Coming up.
Well, the Hondas are by far the best machines built yet. They came out with the 250 after we've been racing all our 90s with no suspension and everything, and that was getting to be a pretty big thing, so they designed this ATC with the suspension and all the trick stuff, and it's race ready stock. And so I got on one and I really liked it and I did well, so they asked me to ride them ever since.
Okay, well, one of the best things about these Honda three-wheelers is you can walk right into a Honda dealer, roll one off your showroom floor, take it out to the racetrack. Very minimum amount of changes that you may have to do to it to set it up for the particular track. You can have a winning machine and be able to win first place with it. The thrill is there. They're basically pretty stable units. They're just generally a lot of fun in general to ride.
Go for it, Nick. Go fast. Come on, Nick. Let me see you do a wheelie. Come on, Nick. Go for it. Nick, make those motorcycle noises. All right. All right. Nick, make a motorcycle noise. Spit out. Spit out. Come on, Nick. Make those noises. Spit out. Spit out.
When you're going into a corner, the body English, that you move and position your body on the seat and lean with the bike keeps the bike going in the direction, and a lot of times you're in a full slide where the whole machine is sliding. It's all with the throttle and with the tires we use.
Let me see you do a wheelie. Come on, Nick. Go for it.
I started riding a Honda back in '74, and it's so reliable and easy to work on. For this race, we changed oil, adjusted the chain, and we came out and went racing.
Go for it, Nick. Go fast. Come on, Nick.
We got number one because we just sent it in early, and they felt sorry for us.
Nick, make a motorcycle noise. Spit out. Spit out.
Yeah, we washed it twice. Once when we got it in 1978, and just yesterday, 1981, so we could have it clean for today.
All right. All right. Spit out.
All right, we'd like to have the shower takers get out from behind the water truck. Come on, you guys, would you please get out from under the water truck? Ladies and gentlemen, a perfect example of what happens when first cousins intermarry. Would you please get out from underneath the water? Attention ATC riders in the pits, get your machines to the pre-grid. We are just about ready to start the first ATC race. To the pre-grid, please. California, a hotbed of ATC activity, and look at this kid go. He's on an ATC 250R. Wechseldorfer sliding it sideways. The rest of the pack stretching out behind him. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, these riders, a lot of them are professionals, and all of them are experienced. This is tough, fast racing, and don't expect to be able to buy a bike and go out and do this. This takes experience. It's not easy. Wechseldorfer flying on the ATC 250R. Look at him go over these jumps. And look at the suspension, the single shot in the rear, taking up the jolts and the bumps on this very fast 1.5-mile Riverside course. Slipping by Wechseldorfer is Dean Sundahl on an ATC 350, an experimental machine.
This is the fastest part of the course. I'm just going to get by number 49. Whoa! Now I can really get on the gas. I go very high here along the wall. It gives me more speed and better drive. Now I'll drop down the left part of the track so I can get it set up for the right-hand turn just ahead. Now it's onto the pavement and slow right down for the tight left-hander. It's the toughest part of the course. The bike really bounces around and you really have to hang on. Just have to pick the smoothest line through here and stay on the gas. Now as I go up towards the grandstand, one more little jump. Yeah, back onto the asphalt where I can pitch it sideways like a sprint car.
And here's our intrepid amateur, number 1, trucking along come hell or high water. Look out, a rider down as he goes over the bars. And here's Mark Wexeldorfer, number 51, flying out in front, but he's got an incredible battle going with 73, Dean Sundahl. And these guys are going out at hammer and tong. Look out, Sundahl all over the track with that big 350. It is Wexeldorfer and Sundahl, and the rest of the pack scrapping to catch up to him. Here's Dean Sundahl in an experimental 350. He is bouncing all over the place. He's got the horsepower, but it is Wexeldorfer slipping by. Number 21, Tommy Dean on a 200cc four-stroke machine. And here's number 1 out for a Sunday drive. And Mark Wexeldorfer out in front ahead of Dean Sundahl and heading for the checkered flag here at Riverside Raceway. Look at this kid go. Wexeldorfer takes the World Championship in the first ATC race at Riverside, and listen to this crowd cheer him on. Second, Dean Sundahl, but it is Wexeldorfer taking the accolades of the crowd. And the congratulations from Miss Off-Road. And by golly, here comes number 1, and we'll have his winning time as soon as we can check the calendar. Dean Sundahl takes the champagne for first in the open class and second overall.
Fantastic. It's such an exciting thrill to be out there with all the people yelling and screaming and cheering you on. It was just great. It was a super ride. Smooth, no problems. The machine run fantastic.
And Mark Wexeldorfer of San Diego, California takes the glory and the gold.